Good morning, good morning. It is 11:51 on Tuesday. This is Eastern Standard Time. I've got people reaching out from Germany, Canada, Switzerland, the US. In the title of this says a number which is written here forwards and backwards. I'm not sure how it's going to appear on your screen, but it says call for help because you guys, as well as me, have been in situations, it feels like, and I can see from your messages that the struggle is mental as well as physical. It does take a mental beating on you to go through a lot of this stuff. Um, the light's still shining outside. You woke up today. You're living. Tomorrow, hopefully, you're living. If you fear that you won't be living, call that number, call the number in this. Like, stop watching, call that right now. Um, I've been in the psych ward, as the video showed, and that's not somewhere that's the most pleasurable place. A lot of people don't admit to that, and you get a whole new experience as to the love that's out there from people when they show up. My best friend showed up. My family showed up. I saw my mom in tears I never wanted to see ever before. And yeah, don't put anybody else in that situation. Your life matters more than just you think, because if your life ends, it's going to impact me. It's going to impact everybody in your family. It'll impact everybody you've met ever or touched ever. And it's not going to solve anything but a it won't solve anything. There's no reason to ever take your own life. Um, Talking about pain in a forum online, or just how I actually want to stop resting against the wall. Um, Talking about pain, expressing opinions, and the thought of what you might want to do or giving up. Um, it's good to make that public, but the more you think about it, and the more you talk about it, the more it will spiral around in your mind, and you really just don't want to get in that demon cycle in your mind. I don't recall what the phrase is, but something along the lines of a being stuck in your own mind is one of its own worst things you can do, because if you're, for example, for 6 years, many of those years I was at home flopping around in my bed, avoiding going out in public because was too scared and afraid of people's opinions and judgment. I didn't know what tomorrow was going to provide. I ended up in the psych ward because of the SSRI medication, which made me go psychotic and visually or mentally hallucinate and see things and get freaked out and wound up in the psych ward. I really don't want to kill myself. I hope you guys don't ultimately want to kill yourselves. And the idea behind that would just rip me from anything I've put forward so far and anything you've already done and accomplished in your life, as little as it is or as big as it is an accomplishment. If you've got children, if you've got family, they love you. They don't mind that, they care for you. They're in tears because, mommy or daddy or their brother or sister, whoever it is that you are to them, or whoever you are to everybody in the world, we care for you and we want to see you get better. You can still see I have neck movements. Maybe it's the topic itself, but I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, and we're here to help you guys out and just provide you with positivity, hope. If you can, find faith, open a Bible, and I'm not pressing one religion on you or anything. If you can find that, if you want to, praise a leaf on a tree, a leaf is beautiful. The wind comes, the leaf blows on its own. Guess what? That's leaf. It's twitching. It's blowing in the wind. It's beautiful. It's just there for you to look at. It provides you a shade. It's comfortable. It's peaceful. Just enjoy the natural things in the world that are out there and able to bring me joy. I'm sure you guys can grasp onto something and relate. This picture right here, that's Key West. All those things right there, they might not be pointed in the right direction, but what those are says Boston, 700 miles, everything like that. Above there, that's Burlington, Vermont. It's a beautiful sunset. I took these photos. That's something that brings me joy to come into my bedroom and see these. Over here, that's just a random bridge, a covered bridge in Vermont. And just the little simple joys that you can capture with your camera. You've got your cell phone, you can just, log on, take a picture, just have fun with your life. Find that little thing that brings you joy. Hold on to that, because in this downtime of the roller coaster ride, to get back to that top, you got to grab onto that high moment in your life and just hold on to that as tight as you can, because that's going to help you get out of that shitty mud pile you're in right now. If that's the least I can call it, or the most I can call it for you. I don't want to put you guys, in a negative mood or mode at all. And if if to say I've been there, I don't want to say that, because I haven't walked in your shoes exactly, nor have you walked in mine. I want to keep this in the wow, I'm really glad I wrote that backwards if that's the way it's showing up on the screen. It's actually better handwriting backwards than it was forward. Anywho, I appreciate everybody reaching out to me. um, I would not have imagined being able to have such an impact as little as it is right now. There's billions of people in the world. I haven't done a case study recently and schooled so many people around the planet, but the multiple handful of people that you guys have messaged me or called me or anything, I feel really honored to be able to assist you with any of this. So, for my sake, keep breathing, keep on striving ahead. And what I mentioned earlier about the Bible, just Psalms. That's a book to listen to. There's like a million chapters to it, like over 100. I can't think of it offhand. I should know that. Just find something in there, and the things you can Google if you don't have a Bible app, just type in um, fear. Don't fear things, because everything is in order, in line. If you believe that, everything has its purpose. Don't doubt what the future might provide. It's going to be handed to you, and the first is the last. They talk about that in church all the time, and I won't get into that at all. Let's discover that. And so the first one and the last one, I'm not even breaking that. But anyways, God bless all of you, and seriously, keep on pushing on, because we love you. I love you, and I'm still here because of some reason, and I feel the purpose of talking to you guys helps add on to that. What's going on, Ed? Thanks for chiming in here. So I just gave a shout out to Ed. He was one of the, if not the first, I want to say the first person for the deep brain stimulation for dystonia. So a lot of folks who have, this mental illness, which is, I say that very softly, we have in our brain, it's a mental illness. There's the antipsychotics. They gave me an um, unreversible side effect. So my implants helped out. Ed's implants helped out. His was a genetic disease, which is unfortunate. And I'm learning a lot more about this each day as we go on. Some of you guys suffering with pain, just continual pain. Yes. So DYT1. Somebody contacted me about DYT6. All these different levels of pain. You need to just consult your doctor. And if that doctor's not getting you the right info, go see a movement specialist. Go see a neuroscientist that knows the way the brain works and will actually study your case. And if you need more information about that, the DMRF, the Dystonia Medical Research Foundation, now in Chicago, can provide you with all of that. In Canada, to my friend up in Ontario, you have that link for the Canadian DMRF. So hopefully they can provide you with the doctor that will help you in the right direction. And overseas, Germany and Switzerland, I can only go so far to send you a video like this to provide you with a little bit of hope that hopefully you can hold on to, because I don't know the whole system over there. And if I could get you more Dystonia Europe, thank you, Ed. Um, so over in Germany, there, I'll send you the link for that after this. Um, so Ed, we got two people tuned in here. I know Ed's watching. You see here, Dean, are you on board? You can see how my neck pulls a little bit still. But yeah, I just wanted to reach out, and I actually left the cigar shop I was sitting at this morning because I was getting messages from people that need this. I needed that. I've called that number before multiple times because I had no clue what was going on. My brain was rushing a million miles a second. Yeah, a million miles a second, literally, not even a million miles a minute, where I would fire OCD thoughts, fear of the future, fear of the moment, fear of the past, and just worry. Just don't worry about the future, guys. Live for today, and tomorrow will be given to you if we're blessed with that. And I'm gonna hit the end button on here only because I got my message across, and I think that kind of sums that up. Ed, do you have anything at all that you want to add to that? I have no problem waiting that out if you want. And I appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot to me. Last night I uploaded that video. The analytics behind that are tremendous. Well, I think there's 6 shares. I looked at it last time. Thanks, Ed. I appreciate it a lot. The video last night, it's a little over 2 minutes, talks about the programming, the DBS, the deep brain stimulation, everything. And so yeah, that line there is up in the it's in the title of this as well. So please call if you guys need. Um, and that's the national line. My personal post on Facebook was the Connecticut line. I got to adjust it to that number. Um, but you guys have helped send that one video to over 2,000 people already have seen it and or had it pop up on their Facebook, let alone if it gets shared on Reddit or anything else you guys care to share it on. And it's over like 1.5 thousand views. It's You guys rock. Anyway, let's continue to share the awareness, share the hope, share the joy, bring a smile to people's faces. Whatever you can do to make someone else happy. Clearly, we all need a little pick me up every day or every other day. So, um, whatever we can do to help each other out, please, please, please do it for me, do it for you, do it for a family or friend member. And on that note, guys, I appreciate the support, and I'm here to support you guys. And just never give up. All right. Love you guys. Peace.